Round 3 of the Digital Entertainment On Demand Super GP Champions Trophy headed to the mother city, Cape Town. And the Super 600s were bolstered by some local riders coming to have some fun. They are, of course, on modified bikes and slightly different specs to what the national riders were riding, but certainly going to be in the thick of it and pushing hard at the front end. Initially, it was Ricky Lee Weir, unfortunately having some issues, and went down in turn 1. He had to get back up and riding. At the front end, though, it was all about Hayden Jonas, the local man, starting to come to grips with the 2 Yamaha riders. Sheridan Marais, the Shez Show, back in South Africa, and certainly looking like he hasn't lost anything on his international duties. The same thing applied to Stephen Undal. But unfortunately, both of our international riders were shown the way around Cape Town by a local man. Hayden Jonas looking phenomenal on his ASAP Kawasaki. As he came into the thick of it, he was in the meat for a bit. A little bit of a mistake here and there, but in the final turn had a big dive up the inside. Unfortunately, couldn't hold it, and Sheridan Marais pounced, sneaking through to go and take the victory. He raced along, and in the background, the battle for second was not done, as Pooch came up, and Stephen Undal on the Near Life Yamaha came through to steal second place from Hayden Jonas. What a ride from the young man in amongst South Africa's top riders. Race 2 would see more of the same. As they headed down into turn number 1, the whole shot went to the Yamaha riders, and it was the Near Life, powered by Yamaha rider Stephen Undal, ahead of the Shez Show, Sheridan Marais, on the MTech Racing and Nashua Yamaha. Unfortunately, an old Yamaha rider who stepped onto Kawasaki now got it all wrong in turn 2, and Malcolm Rudman was out. Slideway stuff down into NGL Logistics corner, and unfortunately a little bit too much there, as Undal pushed it to the limit and over, and a massive mistake for our championship leader. He had not been bettered until he came down to Cape Town, and once again, the circuit that has had some bad luck for him in the past, once again proved to be another circuit that he didn't want to come back to. At the front end, Hayden Jonas was fighting hard with the 2 Kawasaki's of Blaze Baker and Magic Michael White. And in the mid-pack, an awesome battle. Vandenberg going at it with Nicole van Arswegen. Blaze Baker and Magic Mike White went at it almost every single corner, and in fact it got so close as a false neutral came out of Blaze Baker. Michael White capitalized. He would go on to take the victory in the Super 600s. Not overall. That would go to the man who would receive Rookie of the Day, Hayden Jonas. A magnificent effort there from the Cape Town-based man. He would get Rookie of the Day and join the top Super 600 riders on the podium. Magic Mike White getting the overall victory and closing the championship up nicely.